This is a CBS News Miami special report.
I'm Elliot Rodriguez in the CBS News Miami newsroom, and we're following breaking news right now in Southwest Ranches. Right now, Davie firefighters remain at the scene of a house fire at 16755 Berkshire Court. The home belongs to Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Now, the fire has been burning for about 45 minutes now. There are several units on the scene, including a ladder truck spraying water on the roof of the home. This is a large home with a pool, a covered walkway, and an outdoor basketball court, all the amenities you would expect for an NFL star to have in his home. This house is listed on Zillow for $6.9 million. Again, this home is owned by Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill, who has been at practice with his teammates, the Miami Dolphins, in Miami Gardens. CBS Miami's Mike Cunio reports from the Dolphins training facility that Hill is aware of the fire and that everyone in the home has gotten out safely. In fact, we have seen several people walking away from the home. None appeared to be injured. Again, this is a fire that has been going on for about 45 minutes in Southwest Ranches. It is at 16755 Berkshire Court. That comes back to Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill, who has been at the Miami Dolphins training facility, and the folks inside the home, this is according to the Miami Dolphins, made it out safely. They are outside the home, and there have been no injuries. You can see a group of people right now outside as the firefighters continue battling this house fire in Southwest Ranches. It's the Davie Fire Department out there, by the way. So again, the home is owned by Tyreek Hill, the receiver for the Miami Dolphins, who we are now told that Tyreek Hill is outside, and that, I'm told by our producers, is Tyreek Hill, who was at Miami Dolphins training camp earlier today. Now he is at the scene of this home. You can see it with his arm around, we would presume would be his wife, not sure about that, and other folks who are inside the home. But the good news that we can report is that the people who are inside the house made it out safely. There are no injuries as a result of this fire. So again, you see a couple of children there. There was a cat, looked like a pet cat, behind the little boy. We're told that is Tyreek Hill, who left the Miami Dolphins training facility. You could see him, that is his wife, that's being confirmed, and just trying to figure out what happened here. What went wrong? How did this house catch fire? But I'm sure very, very, very thankful that no one in that house was injured. I mean, property in the home, that can be replaced, especially when you're talking about somebody of his caliber and his paycheck. But very thankful that nobody was hurt, because as you can see, there were several people, looked like two children, his wife, another lady there, a couple of other people that are near them, and Tyreek Hill with his hands in his pocket and at the scene. He's got a boot on his left leg, and Miami Dolphins fans might be a little concerned about that because he is our valuable receiver. And he looks a little bit distraught right there, trying to figure out what happened here. We're going to stay with these pictures from Chopper 4. Everybody, again, just thankful that no one was injured in this fire. It was quite a firefight for the Davie Fire Department. This house, again, is at 16755 Berkshire Court. The home belongs to Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill. Looks like one of the firefighters handing something over to his wife. There's a lady there and a few other folks who had been seen leaving the house. And again, this is one thing that the Dolphins stressed when they confirmed to us that yes, that is indeed Tyreek Hill's home, but they stressed that everyone in the house made it out safely and that everyone is safe and sound. And that is the good news right there for Tyreek Hill, the star of the Miami Dolphins, as he stands there in the driveway or right outside this home, this beautiful home, a mansion really, that caught fire and went up in flames this afternoon in Southwest Ranches. Again, the Dolphins have a game this weekend against the Bills, the last game of the season, fighting for that first spot in the AFC East. But right now, Tyreek Hill concerned about his family, concerned about his home, what was inside that home, and how this fire started. But again, Chopper 4 is live over the scene. We have been reporting on this for about an hour now, and the smoke was raging and fire was coming out strong from the roof of that building. The firefighters were over it with a ladder truck spraying water on it. But again, you can see the two children there, safe and sound. You could see Tyreek Hill's wife there, safe and sound, and Tyreek leaving Dolphins practice today to be with his family as they deal with the loss of this home and trying to figure out what happened and what was inside that home. He's walking away there with his wife. She's got the backpack, and they're discussing what happened with this home. We were able to find out that this is the home of Tyreek Hill. The tax roll just came back with his name, and it was confirmed to us that that is the home of the Miami Dolphins superstar. You know, you got to be thankful that there were no injuries as a result of this fire. This could have been a much different story. If this had started at night when people were asleep at the house, it would have been a much different outcome. So we can all, Tyreek Hill and his family, can be thankful that no one was hurt. Just right now, just try to figure out what happened. What happened and get ready for the game this weekend against the Buffalo Bills. So let me just wrap things up here. The firefighters have been on the scene there in Southwest Ranches for about an hour. The location was 16755 Berkshire Court, the home belonging to Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Our Mike Cunio reporting from Miami Gardens that Tyreek Hill had been told about the fire, left practice to be with his family, and the good news is that the people who were inside the house got out safely and no one was injured. So we're going to wrap up our live coverage right now, but we're going to stay on top of this breaking story. We'll have the latest developments on all our CBS News Miami platforms. For now, I'm Elliot Rodriguez, taking you back to regular programming.